Hello YouTube, welcome back to another Clash Royale video where we're going to be watching some replays in Clash Royale. Haha. So I did hit a new PB, new personal best this season of only 60-65, but still personal best using this deck right here, 2.8 Hog EQ. I kept going back and forth from Masters and to Challenger 3 and Masters and Challenger 3, and I was getting pretty mad. So yeah, I was using this, and then I'm just going to show y'all some replays and talk about what I did to win those games. So I went on a little 4-game win streak right here, which got me my new PB. This was against R77777777, and he's using some weird log bait hog deck. So I had a hog and ice spirit at the start, so I just went in with that, and he went goblin barrel, so I just logged it and then used some skeletons to pull away the Skarmy, because Skarmy can just die by skeletons really. Just pull him to the middle and it's pretty easy. So I was trying to see if he was going to place anything, but he didn't, so I just went ahead and cycled Earthquake. And then I went with Hog because, why not? And then this guy just left the game, so yeah, I ended up winning. So yeah, I'll just jump into the next game and probably speed this up. So the second game here is against DD, Double D. So he's using a Mega Knight, Skelly Barrel deck. Don't really know, but you can kill Dark Goblin with just skeletons. But I didn't have them placed very good. They're a little far away. And then I probably could have logged that and got a hit, but I saw the Dark Goblin and was like, okay, he might have something else. So I just logged all that. This guy does have arrows, so it's kind of hard for my Firecracker to do much because, they just throw some arrows down and kill it. But yeah, so I go with the Valkyrie right here to defend his Lumberjack, and then I go with Firecracker just to kill the bats easier. And right here, I just go ahead and do Earthquake first, and then Hog. That way my Hog just automatically goes straight towards the tower. He goes in with Mega Knight, and you can fully counter Hog with Mega Knight, but he placed it in a weird spot. And then I try to activate King Tower right here, but I fell miserably, and so I was like, crap, I'm about to lose this game all because of that. So he goes in with that right there, and of course my stupid Firecracker gets 0 value because it is straight buns half the time and just shot nothing. And so yeah, he's taking my entire tower, and I'm just like, oh crap, looks like I ain't gonna make it to Masters for the 100th time this season. So I hadn't used my Tesla yet because I didn't know if he had another win condition or anything, which he doesn't. It was just a Mega Knight that he had. So I think I do place it right here. Yeah. So I can just use it on a Skeleton Barrel or just anything, because Skeleton Barrel really isn't that hard to take care of. But I definitely got to use it now because I really got to protect my tower. My Hog was centimeters away from getting hit, but So I go with this log right here just to get some chip damage, and probably thinking, well, you need it for the Skeleton Barrel. No, you can just Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit will kill it all. And my Valkyrie stayed alive, but he does have Lightning, which is not very good for me because he can just Lightning away my Tesla whenever anything's going at it. So right here, I'm like, okay, just don't let nothing hit my tower. And my log got there in time, so yeah, I won that game. And I made it 2 Masters again. Okay, so the third game of the streak, we're playing some Korean-looking dude. I'm assuming that because his banner looks like a Korean flag. But this guy's got some whack deck that's literally 5.5 elixir, average elixir, so I just go with the cycle, but, you know, nothing happened, and then he went with the executioner, so I was like, for sure this guy doesn't have a log bait, so I just went in with a log on it to cycle. And then I saw that wizard, so I'm like, well, crap, I just used my mini tank to kill the executioner. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna die. And then he goes with a Mega Knight, and I'm like, what the crap, man? So I placed my Tesla a little bit late, so the wizard does get splash damage on my tower, but that's alright because they're gonna take care of this Mega Knight right here. And then I just tried to activate King Tower, and it jumped on the other tower instead. So I was like, well, dang, he's gonna like do something, but I was already up a lot of damage from that one Hog Rider, so I was still doing okay. Tired. Still doing okay, so he's got P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight in the same deck, which is pretty weird. Then he just mirrors his P.E.K.K.A. like, dude, come on. You already have P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight. You don't need two P.E.K.K.A.s. So I'm just like, so what am I gonna do here? Because my Valkyrie gets like 2-shot by level 14 P.E.K.K.A. So I didn't know really what to do. So I'm just trying to do everything I can. And sadly, I do have to give up a hit on my tower. But luckily, it was only 1 and not like 2 or 3. So I'm still up on damage, just barely though. So right here, I can't really do nothing with my firecracker. So I did just cycle the skeletons back because they wouldn't have done anything with the executioner. So I go in with the hog just to kind of buy me some time and maybe, you know, get to the tower. But somehow freaking whatever it's called has like infinite range. The P.E.K.K.A. can hit like 4 tiles actually. And then I did activate King Tower right there. Luckily, somehow, just in like the nick of time. Then I go in with this Tesla to help kill that Mega Knight, and it just eats itself on the tower. So, you know, not too good for me. Now he can go after both lanes if he wants instead of just one. So I'm just Earthquake cycling, just trying to do something. And he's got the biggest push I've ever seen coming at me, like the tankiest thing ever. And so I kind of just Hog Rider to buy me some time, which really doesn't buy me some time. It just buys my Tesla time. So I'm just trying to keep my Firecracker out of harm's way, so, you know, it can do like some damage, which I'm kind of doing good at that. Right here, I didn't really know what to do, so I did have to kind of give up a hit right there. And then I go with a log to maybe try and get like 1 extra hit, and I do. So yeah, I won that game somehow. I don't know. I was going crazy. That was my first win in Masters. So this is the last game I'm going to be showing. I probably won't play another game on this account until like the next season, but now I'm playing Jerome. He looks like he's French. So this is like E-Golem guide right here. Yeah, so this is pretty much how to beat E-Golem. So right here, I just went with my normal stuff, my cycle stuff, and he went with Night Witch, so I was like, okay, he's probably using Golem. Just regular Golem or something. And jeez. So I'm like, alright, so he probably won't have enough for Golem since he fireballed, and then he goes in with a Battle Healer, and I'm just like, he's using E-Golem, really? So I just cycle my Earthquake, then he goes with that, and I'm like, dang, I'm about to lose this game. So to beat E-Golem, you have to separate the Golem and the Battle Healer. That's why I just left the healer all the way on the left side instead of not bringing it towards the middle. Because that way the E-Golem can't just keep healing up over and over again. But sadly, the stupid E-Dragon did, so it took a little while. But the only damage he got right there was from his fireball, so that was a very good defense. And then he just let us get a shot with our Firecracker. Because, I mean, this guy really just wants to try and wait until 2 times Elixir if he can. So he went in with a Inferno Dragon right there, and I went in with this Ice Spirit. I probably should have waited a little bit, but I did it then. So I went Firecracker in the middle. I don't know why, but I did. Oh yeah, because I was going to pull everything towards the middle, so I just left it in the middle. And this guy is literally just ignoring my stuff, running at him. Like, my Firecracker was going to get the hit on the tower, and it does pretty good damage, but it missed because of one little bat. So I just go in right here, or the Hog Rider, just to take his tower, because I know, like, dude, he's going to take my tower, got a tower trade. So right here, I didn't do very good on the separation, so I'm like, oh no, he's about to 3-crown me right here. This is that one push, because, like, whenever you use decks like E-Golem, just like one push will end your whole career. So I somehow killed everything to just the Night Witch, and then he's going in with another push on the other side, so I'm like, geez, he's about to take my other tower, even though I was like, he's about to take this tower, and the other tower is super weak, so it'll be really easy, and I'm just throwing everything down right there, and somehow the E-Dragon was not connected onto the tower, like chaining, and then he was a second late on his Fireball. I was like, oh my gosh, I just beat E-Golem. So yeah, this is my new PB, 60, 65, still only Masters 1. I kind of need to play more. I haven't been playing a ton. But yeah, next video will probably be next season, next season is, let's see, tomorrow, 10 hours, so like 2 o'clock. So yeah, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video and learned something about how to play against some whack decks. Here's a little thing I was talking about, 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. And that was the deck I was using in the 3 times Elixir, Gold Challenge, Lumberloon, Fergie's or whatever. It's pretty easy. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy. Please like and subscribe, and peace.